This morning we're gonna go check out a new-ish cafe. New to us, we haven't been yet. It's like a neighborhood grocer, coffee shop, bakery. Today's also just like a really beautiful day, so we're just getting out, you know, vlogging. It's been a while since I vlogged not at the cafe, so very excited.
Feeling good.
Feeling rested?
Yes. Yeah. Got up nice and early today.
Yes.
Finally getting into like a good early morning routine, which is nice.
Yes. You went to the gym?
I did at 6:30.
Wow.
Which is nice.
Wow.
For like the third day in a row.
Wow. Who is this
Feels
guy?
good.
It's pretty residential. Oh, it's so cute. Mama bar. Hi. Got a spinach feta roll. Got an oat milk flat white. Regular flat white.
I believe this is called a swirly.
A what?
This is called a swirly, not a roll.
Oh, sorry. A swirly. I like that. I love a savory pastry. We gotta do a savory pastry. Next up, we're heading to Gourmet Warehouse to pick up some stuff for Cow Dog. We need some white chocolate, maybe some more molds. It's been hectic, especially because we're only open 2 days. The hype isn't really dying down yet, which is a good problem, but it just doesn't really, I don't know, give us the capacity to focus on service as much. So we'll see. We're debating whether to get rid of some of the feature items. A lot of people are coming for the strawberry matcha. We also now have a spiced cookie butter hojicha, which is really popular as well.
We're gonna get rid of the hojicha feature because we don't want to have 2 whisking options.
Because right now we're whisking it to order to kind of ensure that like the quality is as high as possible. It's just not a good use of time. So we might just do the cookie butter as a latte instead. But also that's a problem because we only have a single group head machine, which means that we can extract 1 espresso shot at a time. Then that might just like bottleneck our espresso even more. I don't know. We'll see. We need like a cold brew option, but it's still kind of chilly in Vancouver. The Gourmet Warehouse. They have everything here. Literally everything. Here's what we're looking for. Do they have a dog shape?
Got a bone.
Oh, that's kind of cute. This one almost seems smaller than the Jasper one. That one.
Kind of looks like a bear though, doesn't it?
Maybe.
Well,
especially
this is bigger.
Yeah, but I feel like the tail would be too delicate. It would break off pretty easily as a cookie.
Yeah.
This is the mold that we're using for our speckless cookies right now. Looks like a dog. This place is huge. Oh, man. Chin-ups. Chin-ups, chin-ups, chin-ups. Why are they so difficult? And I've been doing them forever now. Today we focused on chin-ups and squats. And it was great. I've been getting into running a lot more. We did sprints the other day and my legs are still like muscularly sore from the sprints. Feels like now we're kind of finally getting back into some sort of a routine, especially after New York, and like kind of like the busyness of setting up Cow Dog. It's still very busy, but we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there.
Não é o suficiente pra cantar, mas
cookies, like just fresh out of the oven. They're kind of cupcakey, but they're still good. These are hojicha, caramelized white chocolate, and walnut.
Mmm. Are these different or?
No, that was just an earlier test batch.
Oh.
So this is my updated test.
What do you think?
Really good.
Can you taste the hojicha?
You can taste the hojicha. Caramelized white chocolate.
I feel like it's giving more muffin than cookie though.
Yeah, I gotta think about the execution.
Does Jasper want a hojicha cookie? Alright, so pretty busy start to the morning. Got some prep done for Cow Dog. Feeling pretty good about everything. We are now a month in, so we're pretty much kinda prepared. It's just that the traffic and volume is way beyond what we expected, and it's just really difficult to train staff and really focus on service when there's literally a line down the block. Like last Sunday was absolutely nuts. Pretty much ran out of everything, like oat milk, dairy, ice, matcha, hojicha. Like we almost ran out of espresso as well. Like we had to Uber Eats ice. It was just chaos, and because it's such a limited space, there's only so much we can do. There's only so much ice the ice maker can make. So it's been hectic, but I feel like now we're kind of getting into the flow of things with Ryan's work schedule, when to prep the pastries, just kind of having everything dialed in. I mentioned like 3 or 4 videos back that the space we're in, we're just renting out of our friend's wine bar, which is why we're only open 2 days out of the week. We're only open Sundays and Mondays when the wine bar is closed. If you're in Vancouver, definitely go check out Dear Gus. They're also like very busy. You know, it's a great problem to have, but because both the mornings and the evenings are literally just like jam-packed, it's just taken a while for us, both the morning program and the evening program, to get into a good flow. And we're actually looking for our permanent space, something we can operate full-time. Basically, you know, we have either 2 options. We can bootstrap it and do things ourselves, which is what I've done for La Shitty and Ella Studio. I've done everything myself, self-funded, put things on my personal credit card, business credit card, and like pay it off. For this build out, we want to take it to another level and just have it be very polished and professional. We're going to be going down the route of looking for investors. After putting out that first initial kind of interest video, we've probably got over 20 emails from investors that were interested in investing in Cow Dog. Maybe about 5 or 6 of them were like serious potential investors. Curtis reviewed our pitch deck for us, and it's just crazy because if you asked me like even like a year ago if you thought any of this would be happening, I would have told you were crazy. And like this is so like out of my comfort zone, like not only using somebody else's money, but also like the amount of money that we're probably gonna need. It's just kind of, it's scary, honestly, but it's also very exciting because we get to do things the right way and the way that we want to execute them. You know, a lot of the things with La Shitty and you know, any previous ventures I've done, I was always kind of held back by financials because everything was self-funded. Everything was essentially funded by you guys watching the content and supporting me as a content creator. But there's only so much that I can do without like generational wealth. So it's very exciting to be able to have resources and support, not only financially, but just from like a knowledge perspective of like, I don't know, city zoning regulations, liquor licenses. Like these are all things that, you know, these investors have experience in. And it's just been amazing to be able to also do it with my partner, Ryan. Lots of really exciting things. I had no idea that, you know, my channel was gonna shift so heavily into coffee and business, and now like in the hospitality world. Eventually we will also have like an evening bar program in the space as well, not necessarily Cow Dog's brand, but you know, a different restaurant. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to put too many things out there because I don't like to just like talk about things that I want to do, but actually just like show you guys. But I also want to be like transparent and like how I'm feeling right now, because yeah, I mean, genuinely, I feel quite excited, but also really overwhelmed. I am just so confident in what we've built so far, and not only the quality of our product, but the way that I'm able to use like my 10 years experience as a content creator to storytell this building of this brand of Cowdog and building the space and creating recipes, because our main competitive advantage is our storytelling element. If you look at any other coffee shops or even restaurants in the city, all of their content looks the same. Like, it's all just photos of their food, photos of their drinks, photos of their space, photos of their staff, videos maybe, but no one is really kind of sharing their journey. Nobody's kind of developing that narrative as a business owner. Everyone is just kind of posting as a business entity, if that kind of makes sense. And I feel like one of the main pros of being a local small business is that there are no like rules when it comes to marketing. Like, you don't have to do what these big corporations and conglomerates are doing. Like, you don't have to play it that safe. And the reality is, like, people connect with you as the founder or co-founder so much more than like the logo of your coffee shop or restaurant. So I'm really excited to be just kind of share that journey of the build out, that whole process. I am so excited about, and also just like bring you guys along and eventually like get into e-commerce and sell, like turn Cowdog into a lifestyle brand. And yeah, I don't know, lots to be excited about, but also lots to be like scared shitless about. Jasper, what are we doing? What are we doing over here? Do you even realize how popular you are, Jasper? People line up every single week at Cowdog. Dummy rubs, dummy rubs. Oh, yes. Yeah, I gotta get some more work done on the pitch deck, send that off to the investors, and see what happens. See y'all tomorrow. Morning.
Mais uma canção não é o suficiente pra cantar. Mais uma emoção não é o suficiente para amar.
Bye guys. See ya. Alright, so we made some vegetable juke, which is like a congee or a porridge. I actually make it. It's like an instant pack that I used like a few vlogs ago as well. So good. I got the kimchi here as well. But yeah, I got some work done at LS Studio this morning. Oh my god, the sun's really coming in. Alright, this is fine. It tastes very comforting. So one big update I forgot to talk about was that I merged Less Shitty with LS Studio. Less Shitty was my apparel brand, and then LS Studio was the physical space that opened up as like the showroom and office of Less Shitty. Essentially, the L and S from Less Shitty, the L and S was LS, if that kind of makes sense. Anyways, it was a little bit confusing managing two different accounts, which were essentially part of the same brand. So we merged Less Shitty into LS, and now all new apparel products that are made will be under my own brand, Jolie. One of the biggest issues of Less Shitty was that no matter how you said it, people would always like ask how to spell it, because Less Shitty, is it Less Shitty? Is it Less Shitty? Jolie is just Jolie. Just Jolie. See what I did there? I think it just kind of opens up different possibilities for whatever I'm personally interested in. Also, it's really cool that Joe is like one of the most common names in, you know, the Western world, and Lee is one of the most common names or last names in the East. So it's like this merging of West and East, which is essentially what I am. Merge some like older traditional Korean styles along with some like Western modern influences. So yeah, I got a zero sugar Pepsi with me. But yeah, I feel like this vlog, I just feel like it was kind of boring. I just don't think I really did a lot. And even with a lot of the work, I didn't really share a lot either. So I don't know, folks. Even like the whole thing with the investors, it's like changing on a day-to-day basis. Like there's like new people popping up. I just know that I really enjoy vlogging and kind of like bringing you guys along. It just feels like I'm able to like talk through it with you guys and like get pretty much real-time feedback on how you're feeling. And it also just kind of gives me a time to really talk through different things, things that I may like internalize and think about, but actually saying it and verbalizing is just like a completely different thing. What did I even do this vlog? Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed, and we'll see y'all next week. Actually, maybe next week.